In this video, I'm gonna give you a 1-year exit plan to get out your 9 to 5. If you're looking to get out your 9 to 5, you might want to stick around for this one. You might hear some tips, you might see some things that you're probably doing right now or probably planning on doing. So let's get right into it, man. As you see, I got the board. I got everything written out, and we're gonna go by the months, and we're gonna break it down by 3 phases. You got phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3. So phase 1 is the foundation, of course. So the foundation, you gotta audit your life. You gotta see where you're at right now. You gotta face the tough questions, face where you're really at financially right now in life, and audit your whole life, right? Then, after you audit your life, you want to find a number. What number it is for you that you think, all right, if I get this amount of money, I can get out my 9 to 5. I won't need a job. So you got to audit your life and find that number. Once you find that number, right, you're going to build a skill. We're still in phase 1. This is phase 1, and phase 1 is 1 to 3 months. I forgot to mention that. So the first 1 to 3 months, you're in the foundation mode. So you're pretty much auditing your life. You're trying to figure out where you at financially, this and that. And then you're going to build a skill, whether that's coaching, e.g. digital products, whatever it is. You're going to build that skill and you're going to keep working on that, right? And then so we're still in phase 1. You're going to work on your mindset, the mindset shift. You're going to start looking at your job as something that you're dreading to go. And you're going to see that something that's funding your future. You feel me? You're working at your job full-time right now while you're working in your life part-time. But eventually it's going to flip around. So see a job as funding your business, funding your future business, right? So you got to shift your mindset. So that way you go in there every day thinking, all right, I'm doing this every day, but I know this is just working on my business eventually, you know? Okay, so that's phase 1, 1 to 3 months. That's all you got to focus on. Auditing your life, building a skill, and just going to work and just keep funding the business that you're building. Keep funding the skill that you're building. Keep working on yourself. Phase 2 is your daily systems. Phase 2 is month 4 through 8. So 4 months in, 8 months in, this is what you're gonna be focusing on right now. So you gotta work before you work. What I mean by that is you gotta work on your business before you go work on the job, before you go work on your 9 to 5. You gotta work on yourself before you go work on your job. Whether that's getting up an hour early before work or getting off work and going straight right into it, but you gotta be working before work. Preferably get up an hour early every morning. If you go to work 7 a.m., get up 5 a.m. Sacrifice that hour early just to work on your business, work on yourself, all right? I'm not trying to make this video too long, so I'm gonna dive right down into it. Still in phase 2, work on, save, and cut on your expenses. So you gotta keep saving your money. You gotta find out, like I said, find a number, and then you gotta save up towards that number. So whatever that number is, we're gonna go to the numbers in phase 3. So save and cut your expenses. Get rid of that Hulu, get rid of that Netflix, get rid of that Stars, get rid of all that unnecessary shit that you don't need. All right, and go through your phone and go in that settings and find subscriptions that you're subscribed to that you don't even know, and unsubscribe, right? So phase 3 is the exit, 9 through 12, 9 months in, 12 months in. This is the closing, it's the exit part. If you did everything through phase 1 and 2, you should be setting up right now for phase 3. So you already save all your money, you build your skill. Your skill is gaining momentum right now. So you save up your safety net. You found the money that's good for you to leave the job, right? Whether that's 5K, 10K, 20K. If you want to know how to save these type of money easy, make sure you go watch my last video. I posted a video how to save 10K in about 1 year. But that's 5K, 10K, 20K. You want to find that number. Know your number. What's the number for you to leave that job right now? And once you know that, right, you did everything right. As soon as your side skills start gaining some momentum, I'll say 50%, 75%, it's like gaining a good momentum. That's where you could really start thinking about working at your job part-time while you work at your future full-time. You could cut down on your job. You could cut down the hours. I'm not saying you got to cut it completely if you want to. If you're really set up, if you really did these steps, you know, you probably could. And all this is within a year. You could probably do this within 6 months if you really lock in, right? If you really, really lock in and just really double down on everything. But we're going to say a year. So yeah, as soon as they start gaining momentum, 50% through 75%, that's when you can start working at your job part-time and you work at yourself full-time. your business full time, this and that, right? But you want to get that safety net. The safety net is what's going to keep you from running back to the job. To get that safety net, and the only way you're going to get that safety net is going back to phase one, audit your life. Gotta know the number, audit your life, know where you at, and figure it out. Feel me? So yeah, man, this is the 1 year exit plan. Hopefully someone might watch this video to the end and be like, you know what, this makes sense for me, and I'm gonna try to implement it. But even if this don't get you out your 9 to 5, it will get you further than where you are right now, right? Just by you doing all these things, taking the steps to audit your life, taking the steps to build a skill, it gotta work. You gotta make some progress after doing it. So make sure you watch this video, like this video. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Comment below if you're gonna try it. And yeah, man, I'm gonna see you in the next one. Keep